Hi everybody, this is Vicki. I wanted to share with you a project I'm doing on making a not a mini album, but a album for my Spellbinders dies that I have. I don't like keeping them in this container that they come in. You know, the clear plastic containers that like this. I don't like how they come like that because they're hard to get in and out of. And they're kind of, for what as little as they are, they're kind of big and bulky to store if your space is limited like I've got. And what I've done for my project, I have purchased 12 by 12 chipboard, and I've cut it in half. And what I'm doing now is putting paper over it. This is going to be my front part of my album, and I've already glued this down with some Mod Podge, and this is the inside of my album. And I just picked paper that I had and that I liked, so I thought I would quit hoarding it and start using it. And this here is what it looks like once you've cut it in half. Everybody knows what 12 by 12 looks like. After it's cut in half, it's a 6 by 12 is what this is. Then I cut my paper to 6 by 12. And what I'm going to do now is glue all this stuff down. And I'll show you what it looks like once I've glued everything down. And before I move on, what I've also done too is I'm going to have to sand the sides, because you see how they're kind of rigid like. And I put a little bit of this Tim Holtz Distress ink. It's the Vintage Photo on it, but after I glued the paper down, I thought it was going to be a little bit close. I had too much, so I had to cut it off. So I'm going to go back and sand this down and then put some more of this stain on it. But I'll be right back. And let me say this, this project wasn't my idea. I've seen this on YouTube, and I thought that I would try it. I think I saw, the person that I saw this on was Arlene My Butterfly Kisses on YouTube. She did this, and I was inspired to do it as well to save space on how I store my my Spellbinders. I just wanted to show you guys, I'm applying the Mod Podge with a sponge brush, and I'm putting it on and spreading it out because Mod Podge goes very far. So I'm just spreading it out evenly on this chipboard, and then I will place, place my paper over it. Let me just show you. Okay. And this is the paper I chose, and this paper is from, I think it's Die Cuts with the View Tattered Time is what I picked. And it is on there. Okay, so that's what I've been doing when I put the Mod Podge on there. It's kind of not sticking right here, so let me put a little bit more on in this corner. Push that down. And that's to give you an idea of how I apply it. And see how there's a little bit here, and what I'll do is I'll use my my sketch cutting knife here and trim off the excess. Now I'm doing this other side. I had to put a little bit more on the corners on that other previous page that I did because it wasn't sticking, so you might have to put it on a little bit more heavier so it can stick and stay wet until you can apply your paper. And you don't have to decorate your chipboard if you don't want to. You could just leave it like that. And what I'm going to do is apply magnets to this so I can make my dies fit to the magnet and they'll be easy to store. And like I said, this wasn't my idea. This is something that I saw on Arlene, My Butterfly Kisses. It's her YouTube channel. I've finished gluing down all my papers to my chipboard, and now I am going to, I've already also used my Bind It All and made the holes for the album. And this, I'm going to have to probably get a bigger wire. I probably need the inch wire. But this is how it looks, and I will decorate it. I'm going to put magnets on here, and then I will lay my my Spellbinders on here. Okay, I'm just going to tell you, I messed up. I had a smaller O-wire that I had in here, and it would flip in my book, but it wasn't flipping where it had enough room. So I stopped by Hobby Lobby today after work and picked up another one of these wires. And I was looking for a black one, but they didn't have any, not in this inch size. So I'm going to use this color. It's like a copper color. And I'm going to put this on. Okay, and I'm doing the last of it to make sure everything's pushed in place. And it looks like it's in place, all the wires. And so I'm going to flip my book over this way like this. Okay, so now you flip your back page over, and here's your front. And I had already put in my magnetic strips last night, and this is what it'll look like. This is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it. And they stick pretty well with the magnets. And let me zoom out for you guys. And this is what it looks like now. And I just love it. It's an easy project. Just make sure that when you do a thick booklet or binder for your nestabilities, you use about an inch O-ring, if not bigger. So this way you'll have plenty of room to grow. But yeah, I like it. So that's my project that I have. I'm going to decorate the front. Let me see. Got these too tight, so I'm going to have to loosen these ones up a little bit. But I'm going to decorate the front, and I'll show you in a minute. Well, this is how my booklet ended up. I didn't put a whole lot on it in case I have to stick it in a shelf. But I put some little gems on it. These are from the Recollections. And this is a sticker that I had from some stickers that I bought a while back. So I thought it's simple, but it does the trick. I think this is why I picked this as my front. With this, I wouldn't have to decorate it as much, but I like how it turned out, and I hope you do the challenge and make a binder and for your little dies. I'm going to make another one for my MFT dies. I probably won't make it as big. I'll just probably make it a little bit smaller than this one, but I just love how it turned out. It came out really nice. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, and that you guys have the opportunity to make this project yourself.